Hey everyone, Mark here. Here's my top 10 metal albums for 2026. Let's get this going. Number 10, I have Somm, the self-titled album. Their 11th studio album by these German thrashers, released on April 21st on Steenhammer Records, because every band needs a self-titled album. That's why I picked this. Number 9, I have Lamb of God, Sacrament, the band's 15th studio album, released on August 22nd on Epic Records. The band was this album was a top-selling heavy metal album for 2026. The album hit gold on September 2019. So, number 8, I have Suffocation, their self-titled album. This is their 5th studio album by these death metal legends, released on April 19th on Relapse Records. The band just sounds vicious on here. Abomination, Reborn. It's just a killer song. Number 7, I have Hatebreed Supremacy, the band's 4th studio album, released on August 29th on Roadrunner Records. The only time they released an album on that label. There's plenty of like bangers on this album, like Defeatist, to the Threshold, and Destroy Everything. I was still into Hatebreed at the time. That's probably why it's in my top 10 here. Number 6, I do have Iron Maiden, A Matter of Life and Death, the band's 14th studio album, released on August 25th on EMI Records. To provide more of a live sound, the album was not mastered, so, which is pretty cool. So they did it to have a more of a live song. They didn't master this album at all, so that's pretty cool. Later, Chemical Assault. This is the band's debut album. They're a thrash metal band from Brazil, released on August 1st on Kill Again Records. The album really captures that 1986 of thrash metal vibe, especially bands like Slayer and Sepultura. Number 4, I have Unearth, their 3rd album here. In the Eyes of Fire, the band's 3rd studio album, released on August 8th on Metal Blade Records. Terry D produced this album. This album just is a hard-hitting album by these Slayer of metalcore here. So that was my number 4. Number 3, I have Deicide, The Stench of Redemption, the band's 8th studio album by these Florida death metal legends, released on August 22nd on Earache Records. Jack Owen and Ralph Santella joined the band on guitars here. Just a kick-ass, brutal death metal album, easily. Number 2, I have Slayer, Christ Illusion, released on August 8th on American Recordings, the band's 10th studio album. We also know that Dave Lombardo is on this album. He came back after a 16-year hiatus, doing other projects and stuff. The band also collaborated with artist Larry Carl as well. Jihad is probably like my favorite track on this album. Just a killer comeback album. Well, Dave Lombardo's coming back on here. Killer album by Slayer. And my number 1 album is Cannibal Corpse, Kill, the band's 10th studio album, released on August 21st on Metal Blade. Rob Barrett returns on guitar since Vile. The band was produced by Eric Rudin, who's now in the band playing guitar. Probably the best Cannibal Corpse album, with Corpse Grinder on vocals. Let me know what you think of the list, and remember, everybody, metal never dies. Cheers.